This is a story of ex-New Orleans kingpin Richard the Ghost PEÑA. Born in 1965 or 1966 in the Dominican Republic. He is from the Avondale area in New Orleans. He is known for being the most ruthless, bloodthirsty kingpin to ever come out of New Orleans. He was the boss of all bosses. A lot of people feared him because he had a reputation of killing anybody who ever got in his way. People even said he was the type of kingpin to sell you some drugs, find out where you stashed it, and then come take it back. Or if he fronted you some drugs, he would do the same thing, just so you always be in debt to him. Plus, he was very territorial, so if he found out you was selling drugs and it wasn't coming through him, he'd knock you off. When Richard first came to New Orleans by the way of Puerto Rico, people started calling him the Cuban because he had a strong Dominican accent. Around 1990, he was already moving a lot of weight in New Orleans through his company called Gator Collisions. He used that company as a front to launder his drug proceeds. In 1993, he would have his first run-in with the feds when an undercover agent tried to sell him 100 kilos, but he knew it was a setup, so he didn't go through with the purchase. That same year of 1993, a man named Richard Curtis would come home from prison. Richard Curtis would jump right back into the game when he found his own connect. He started buying properties, a trucking company, and a brand new Lexus. Richard PEÑA found out about this and didn't like it, so he ordered his enforcer, a corrupt cop named David Singleton, to kidnap Richard Curtis and bring him to him. Richard PEÑA ordered David Singleton to kill Richard Curtis. A year before the Richard Curtis murder, Richard PEñA will order David Singleton to kidnap and murder a man named Favari Harvey. On September 28, 1991, Richard PEñA would be involved in a shootout and the police would pull over his truck. They would search the truck and found $25,000 in cash, plus Richard PEñA was wearing a bulletproof vest. In June 1993, Richard PEñA and some others would start up a promotion company called All Together Entertainment. Through that promotion company, they would bring Tupac to the Superdome for a concert. In 1995, he would also start a music company called Sheshka Records, named after his daughter. In 1997, Richard PEñA will have his enforcer, corrupt cop, David Singleton, to kidnap and kill a government informant named Robin Petrie. On April 17, 1997, Richard and 3 of his workers was arrested on drug charges in Diamond Head, Mississippi. About a year later, he was hit with a superseding indictment. The charges were ordering 8 murders, money laundering, and continuing criminal enterprise. The feds even believed he was the plug to No Limit CEO Master P, but it could never be proven. Richard was sentenced to life in federal prison and is currently serving his time at FCI Florence in Colorado.